Hey Hillspring, it's Tammy White. I'm joining you today to share the daily study guide reading for this week, or for this day, Monday, Thursday, during Holy Week. And our reading is from John 13:21 through 38. And we see in this passage that Jesus reveals that he is going to be betrayed by one of the disciples, and kind of in typical disciple form, they don't really understand. They're confused about what he's saying. On a scale of 1 to self-awareness, they're at about a 2 or 3. They just don't get it. And Jesus, of course, just loves them through this. He knows his time is short, and he's got a lot to say to them, a lot to teach them still. And so he moves them quickly from the concept of betrayal to forgiveness, and he gives them a new commandment, which is the commandment to love one another as he has loved them. And interestingly, this is where we get the term Maundy Thursday. Maundy is literally translated from Latin, mandatum novum, and what that is, what it literally translates to is new commandment. And if it also sounds familiar, it's where we get our word mandate. And so this is really a mandate from Jesus to love one another as he has loved us and continues to teach us. So please hear these words from John 13:21 through 38. After saying this, Jesus was troubled in spirit and declared, "Very truly I tell you, one of you will betray me." The disciples looked at one another, uncertain of whom he was speaking. One of his disciples, the one whom Jesus loved, was reclining next to him. Simon Peter therefore mentioned to him to ask Jesus of whom he was speaking. So while reclining next to Jesus, he asked him, "Lord, who is it?" Jesus answered, "It is the one to whom I give this piece of bread when I have dipped it in the dish." So when he had dipped the piece of bread, he gave it to Judas, son of Simon Iscariot. After he received the piece of bread, Satan entered into him. Jesus said to him, "Do quickly what you are going to do." Now no one at the table knew why he said this to him. Some thought that because Judas had the common purse, Jesus was telling him that he should give something to the poor. So after receiving the piece of bread, he immediately went out, and it was night. When he had gone out, Jesus said, "Now the Son of Man has been glorified, and God has been glorified in him. If God has been glorified in him, God will also glorify him in himself, and will glorify him at once. Little children, I am with you only a little longer. You will look for me, and as I said to the Jews, so now I say to you, where I am going you cannot come. I give you a new commandment, that you love one another just as I have loved you. You should also love one another. But by this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." Simon Peter said to him, "Lord, where are you going?" Jesus answered, "Where I am going you cannot follow me, but you will follow afterward." Peter said to him, "Lord, why can't I follow you? I will lay down my life for you." Jesus answered, "Will you lay down your life for me? Very truly I tell you, before the cock crows, you will have denied me 3 times. Please do check out the study guide. You can find it on Facebook or on our website. There are some questions that will guide you through the guided reading, and some insights there as well. So do join us in the study guide reading, and we'll see you later. Thanks.